Hello, greetings and salutations, family. It's Dr. Eric D. Harris, PhD here. Thank you for taking the time out to join me today. Today, we're going to get into dissatisfaction and how dissatisfaction actually is a catalyst for movement in our lives, and how dissatisfaction creates innovation and change if used properly. In many instances, when you hear that term, or most will hear that term in generally, there is a very negative connotation that comes along with that. But the dissatisfaction can be used to create a sense of bearing, a sense of understanding, a sense of motivation, galvanizing one to move in a space where they see themselves and so desire. We live in a world that constantly strives to better itself through innovation and tactful technological advances, and also engaging in the process of personal growth. But what fuels the relentless pursuit of better? And how do we get to being better? We have to harness the power holistically as it relates to discontent. And we must do that in a very effective manner to cultivate a specific mindset, a process of tenor thinking, of proactively seeking to problem solve and forecasting ahead of time versus responding to the environment once in the environment. And we can't complain about the things that we just ordinarily dislike. We must seek to problem solve and explore tenacious solutions to those particular problems. And when we do that or engage in that process is referred to as elevated critical thinking. And it pushes us in a space where we have to creatively take the honest of willingly seeking to solve those problems and engage in a metric where we're dealing with the critical analysis of change and also the risk within those spaces. And in conclusion, this tier of discontent, in many instances, is by some feared and avoided, but it shouldn't be. Instead, it should be embraced because it creates a sense of space, of ownership, of sovereignty as it relates to our mindset. And it pushes us in a space of growth in vast amounts of innovation. By recognizing the power of dissatisfaction, we can engage in the process of understanding where we want to be and the things that we will not tolerate. And we can do that in a very constructive manner. It unlocks our potential, that hidden potential, that latent potential. It overcomes the limitations that we have created mentally for ourselves that we seek to imbue upon ourselves each and every day. By doing that, we push to create a better, bigger, and brighter future for ourselves. Dr. Eric D. Harris, PhD. Peace.